wasn't enough to help stop the sharp drop in prices to begin the trading week. Michelle Rook is back with more in Markets Now.
A tough down day in the greens on Monday. Tomm Pfitzenmaier, Summit Commodity Brokerage, joining us. And Tom, how much of the pressure that we saw on Monday was end of the month profit taking versus removing weather premium from that market?
Weather certainly changed over the weekend. I think there's an expectation when we went home Friday that we're going to be relatively dry, moderating temperatures, but relatively dry to start the week. And there are a lot of areas that got some pretty decent rainfall over the weekend. So that change in the weather, I think, kind of prompted the start of the negativity on Sunday evening. And then, of course, you trip the technical indicators go lower, and you had a gap lower, and a lot of technical things added to that. And then in addition to all of that, you've got the fact that Monday was the last trading day of July. And I think that would cause some evening up and some adjustments in all sorts of ways, too.
So talk about technically, we did take out some pretty key support areas in November. Beans still holding at least $5 on corn.
Yeah, I think everybody was assuming when we started the trading session last night that 1350 would be pretty good support on the November contract. And it took that out like it wasn't even there, ending up down in closer to 1330. So that was a really negative close, has people talking about possibly going down as low as 1280. That's probably the extreme on the downside. On the December corn, same thing. We thought we were going to find support around 520. We went just barely under 510, closed a little above 510. So I guess we'll have to see ultimately if maybe $5 isn't support on the December corn, although it could slip to 480 under dire circumstances.
And the wheat market really got hammered, and we've removed a lot of the war premium, haven't we?
Now all of a sudden we're all good and everything's fine. I doubt it. I mean, there is going to be grain moved overland by trucks or whatever, but that's not going to be near what they can move through their ports. So I guess I'm not beginning to wonder if maybe this week that this thing is a little bit oversold.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us. Tomm Pfitzenmaier with Summit Commodity Brokerage. That's Markets Now. We'll have more AgDay coming up.